Many doctoral, dissertation, and thesis writers get stuck in their literature review with analysis paralysis. That is, they're placed in this unfortunate choice. Do I choose to write poorly, knowing that my chair is going to be asking for many revisions, or do I make a plan, knowing that I don't quite know what to write yet? The reason that this is a case of analysis paralysis is that the answer is right in front of you already. The outline of your whole lit review is right there in your purpose statement. In the case of your purpose statement, look for existing terms and nouns within. Inside your purpose statement, there are already well-defined terms that most likely you and your chair have agreed upon. That's a really powerful starting point. What you actually have is a really basic outline of your literature review. Once you have these basic elements, ask yourself, if I was going to write myself a 10-page paper about one of these, what topics would have to be included? Chances are you've been a graduate student. You've written loads of 10-page papers about numerous topics. Why is it so hard then that you'd be writing 3 10-page papers about 3 separate topics, all just integrated in one? It's time to add some subheadings. Add the subheadings that you'd have to discuss in such a 10-page paper. Simply repeat that process for every single one of your main headings. Now that you've fleshed out essentially your entire literature review just through the lovely contents of your head, what you can now do is ask yourself the key question: how many pages is this whole thing going to be? And accordingly, how many pages can each section truly be? Imagining a 30-page lit review, we can see how each section might take about 10 pages. I'm going to assign those. Knowing then that I have to write a whole section about this in about 10 pages, I get to ask myself some pretty interesting questions. For example, how many paragraphs or how many pages can I really dedicate towards defining teachers? In my imagination, I'm thinking about a page. I have 9 pages left now. So how about the history of ancient teachers? How long do they get? I imagine about a page. So how do I feel about writing a literature review now? I know now that I'm writing a 10-page paper essentially about top teachers. Notice the clarity. Notice the feeling of knowing what you're going to write this week. That is magic, and it is the cure for analysis paralysis.